Hey there, welcome to today's video. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the original release games for the ColecoVision. It was a game that I always wanted when I was a child, but I unfortunately never owned. I did, however, get to play the Atari 2600 port of the game over at a friend's house, and I loved it. Unfortunately, I never owned it. I always wanted it. But now I do own it, and I can play it anytime I want. I'm talking about the 1982 ColecoVision version of Venture. So let's plug this game in, fire up the ColecoVision, and play Venture. First, we will take a quick look at the history of this game. Venture was first released in arcades by Exidy in 1981. In 1982, Coleco released it as a launch title with its brand new ColecoVision game console. This release earned Coleco a Certificate of Merit from the 4th Annual Archie Awards for Best Arcade-to-Home Video Game Translation. There were also versions of Venture ported to the Atari 2600 and the Intellivision. In this game, you play the bow and arrow wielding adventurer Winky as you traverse the depths of a treasure-laden dungeon. The dungeon consists of 3 levels, each with 4 different treasure-filled rooms. But beware, you are not alone. The treasure is guarded by both traps and creatures. When you begin each level, you start in a hallway filled with indestructible hall monsters. You cannot kill these creatures. All that you can do is use your agility to avoid them and run into the different rooms. Once inside of a room, you come face to face with the creatures guarding the treasure. Each room has different creatures, or traps, or both. These monsters you can shoot, but beware, if they touch you, you die. Also, if you touch their corpse, you die. Luckily, the corpses will decay if you don't continue to shoot them. The object of each room is to grab the treasure and escape. You don't have to kill all or any of the monsters, but be wary. If you spend too much time in any room, the hall monsters will enter the room and come after you. This is much like Evil Otto in Berserk. On each level there is a bonus indicator that counts back from 9. When you complete all 4 rooms, your score will be multiplied by this number. Completed rooms are indicated by the room becoming a solid color, and you cannot re-enter these rooms. Each of the 3 levels has 4 rooms with different monsters or traps and a different layout. Dungeon 1 consists of the Wall Room, the Serpent Room, the Skeleton Room, and the Goblin Room. Dungeon 2 consists of the Two-Headed Room, the Dragon Room, the Spider Room, and the Troll Room. Dungeon 3 has the Demon Room, the Cyclops Room, the Genie Room, and the Bat Room. There is also a treasure screen that has 36 spots to fill. There are a total of 9 levels, so each of the 3 different dungeons are repeated 3 times with increasingly harder monsters. Once you beat the 3rd incarnation of level 3, that's the 9th level, that dungeon just keeps repeating over and over. It may sound easy, but it's not. Some monsters, such as trolls, are better at dodging your arrows. Some monsters have special abilities, such as the Cyclops, which can teleport. The wall room has only moving walls that kill you if they touch you. Some rooms have traps that spring once you do something like walk past a certain point or grab the treasure. The traps can be things like letting loose more monsters or having walls disappear so monsters can attack you. Venture is an exciting game with loads of replayability. It's an early 80s game that actually helps if you have a strategy planned out for grabbing the treasure as quickly as you can. One of the reasons that I wanted this game and enjoyed playing it on my friend's Atari system was that it was an actual console game that made me feel like I was playing Dungeons and Dragons. A game that to this day I love. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this look back at a game that I really coveted as a child. And if you did enjoy this, don't forget that a like, subscribe, and a share would be greatly appreciated. And in the comments, you can tell me what games you always wanted as a child but never got. And if you didn't enjoy this video, then thanks for the watch. And, you can hit the thumbs down. It's, right down there somewhere. So, I guess I'll see you next time. With a nutty cat running around. Take one. And say hi.